Hello and welcome to another video from Travels with Charlie and Friends, and I'm in Can Picafort, or I think I am. Looking for business. Where are we?
We're in, where are we? Is that right?
Can Picafort.
Can
Picafort. Can Picafort.
Picafort.
Where are we? Pancake?
Can Picafort. Can Picafort.
I think that's where we are. I'm not entirely certain how it's pronounced, so please do leave me a comment in the comments box below. Full description in there as well, and some more details about this place, which is a small town really, but it's very popular with tourists. This place is in Santa Margaret. Again, I've probably said it wrong, and this is in the Bay of Alcudia, and it was April and the temperature was around about 26 to 29 degrees Celsius. Myself and my friend Helen were in Mallorca for a little holiday, and a video from our Seafront hotel is on the channel now, as is our fantastic boat ride which we had, which was amazing as well. So don't forget to check them out. This is 60 kilometers from Palma Airport, although you can catch a bus here, and the bus number is the 302. This town is very flat and it is popular with walkers and cyclists alike. This long stretch of promenade is lovely to walk down, as well as shops and cafes, restaurants, bars, and the best of the local nightlife, and lots of statues as well, which we'll show you on the wander down. We caught the bus here from our hotel, and we got on, ironically, the 302 bus, which goes from Palma Airport and stops at the final destination here at Can Picafort. And more statues here. Very much a town full of culture. And a bit of a waterfall. Some joggers there jogging by. Coaches. And more of these statues, made from local stone, no doubt. The statues, many of which can be found around the town, are by local artist Joan Benessa. And this is the Sea of Culture. They are known as goddesses and fairies, and we'll see a few on this video. As we walk down, there's a sign there: no football, no skateboarding, and no dogs doing their business. Although I don't think dogs can read. There are 50 of these sculptures around. Not sure how many we get to see on this video. Maybe if you're here with kids, you could send them on a treasure hunt to see if they can find all 50. I did see one of them sat at the bus stop in the town centre. And there's Helen sitting on the bench in the shade, watching the world go by. We have promised ourselves when we walk further down we'll get ourselves an ice cream, and these lovely little play areas for the kids as we walk down. Very clean as well, and beautiful view. We were in them blue caves across there the other day. the Bay of Alcudia. Very popular tourist place this. Very busy in the summer, but if you come at this time of year, April, it is less busy and more of these fantastic statues here. They're quite ugly though, aren't they? With their strange necks and odd looking faces. And if you've got some money, maybe you've got a super yacht, you have it parked up here. Lots of boats in this marina. And there's some more sat there. E.T. phone home. Ideal place to have a picture taken maybe. I didn't bother as I'm uglier than the statues. But we did stop here for a, well, piece of cheesecake and a coffee, why ever not. And there it is. I had tea, Helen had coffee, and the cheesecake was delicious. Time to burn off the cheesecake as we walk further along the promenade. Another statue there. And like we say, popular with cyclists and walkers. And a very nice place as well. I was telling a friend that I was here, and he said he stayed here in a hotel a couple of years ago, and that it was really nice and he really enjoyed it. And here you can book a little trip. Been to many of these places on the coast throughout Europe, and some of the places you do get pestered a little bit to go on an excursion or to go into a particular bar. I didn't see any of that happening here, which I think is good. More statues over there, and this one I think looks a little bit like Donald Trump. What do you think? Can you see the resemblance? And this long promenade with the gentle walk on the flat down, we're coming nearer to a lot of bars, restaurants and nightclubs, and somewhere there for the kids to play. And a lighthouse type monument there. And we're right amongst it all. here's a map so you can find your way around. The beautiful blue flag beach one side, and the shops, bars and restaurants and hotels on the other side, and little streets where you can nip up and have a look and explore. Go up to the main road at the top where you can catch the buses, maybe a bus into Alcudia or back towards the airport. And this is a beautiful beach. Like I said, we were here in April, so probably not as busy as it will get during the summer months. We're away from the promenade now. Look at these tall palm trees and more bars and restaurants and shops selling clothes and fancy goods. Plenty of supermarkets. I love Mallorca, and I really do. What a great time we had here. I can highly recommend it if you've never been. And a little wave from that man selling his stuff as we go up this road once more. And that concludes this little walking tour, this walk around. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if, of course, you want to. And do comment below. Until next time, thank you very much for watching and we'll see you soon.